Hi, this is Ben Baxter with Accent Software. Today we're going to do a quick tip on Business Central related to documents and attaching them to orders within the system. So I'm in Business Central and I'm going to create a new sales quote. So a quote is typically somewhere that you could create an attachment. So we'll go ahead and add a customer and we'll give it a line just so that it's got something to quote. So we'll do 3 units of my FG 1000. So none of that actually matters. What we really care about is this fact box over here on the right. So it says attachments. Do have the ability to get to it from the menu. I can click attachments here and add a file. This is a drag and drop window, but I don't have to. With the capabilities that are out there, there's a free extension called Doc Extender. And what this allows me to do is drag and drop from my email, from my desktop, from different sources onto a quote. So what I've got is an image that I'm going to drag and drop right onto this drop files, and then silently in the background it makes the attachment. So I'm going to refresh my window. You can see the attachments now has a counter for 1, and there is a hot sauce JPG. So I'm going to click on that. And what you're going to notice is that it loaded it into SharePoint. So I have this connected to my SharePoint document repository so that it can keep that image up. Okay, now hopefully you guys like hot sauce because that's the image that I stored on this document. And I could attach multiple by just simply dragging and dropping more files on there. Now once it's attached to the sales document, in this case a quote, it will move with the document through time. So let's go ahead and say that this quote gets accepted by the customer. If I come back and say make order, it'll ask me, do I want to convert it? Do I want to then open it up? And I'm going to say yes. So now we're going to be looking at a sales order, and it's to the same customer with the same item with the same attachment. So that attachment that was the hot sauce image has moved forward to my sales document. So there's no loss in information or contained documents that move with my order. So if that was a purchase order from the customer attached to their sales quote that then gets converted to an order, that will flow all the way through so that if that customer ever says, hey, what was that order number? Of course, I'll have it in my external document number. We'll go ahead and type in something. I would have an attachment of that exact purchase order so that I could pull it up, show it to them, send it back to them, whatever the case may be. If I step this through a little bit, we'll go ahead and fill in our quantity to ship, and we're going to post this through. So I'm going to post this. We'll go ahead and do both. I don't have to. I could just do ship or invoice, but we'll do both. We'll ship and invoice. I do forget my posting date sometimes, so we'll put in a work date, and then we'll post this bad boy one more time. And then what we'll do is we'll go and look at the posted version of this so that you can see that attachment as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to posted documents, and we'll go to the sales shipment. And so it's going to be the last one, or should be the last one in my list. And actually that's not it. So my numbers are out of sequence. So this is my order, and it is for the 3 pieces of FG 1000. And you can see my hot sauce image is on there. And so again, if I click on that, it is tracked still in SharePoint all the way through. It's one image stored in SharePoint. It's not stored inside my Business Central, so it's not consuming cloud storage space. It is consuming SharePoint storage, which I have a lot more space in. That's how the document attachments work. Again, I was using Doc Extender to make it easy to drag and drop it on. You do not need to do that. It is a free extension if you're using Business Central. It's a great product to add to your environment. But again, I could have used the standard process of going to the quote attachments and attaching the file that way as well. So just a different way of doing the exact same thing. I like drag and drop, makes it simple, makes it easy. If you have questions on Business Central at all, by all means, reach out to us here at Accent Software. We do specialize in manufacturing projects and service. So if you're in one of those industries or in all of those industries, we're a good partner to talk to, find out more about what we do and whether we can work well together.